All right. Hell yeah. All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. It's been a little bit. Haven't streamed in a long time, but I generally just wanted to play a little bit of Evolve, even if it's against bots. But we're gonna be playing a little bit, yeah. So I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. This is a beautiful day. What's up, Raptor? How do I have it? I've had it since release. I've had Evolve since it came out. Hey, what's up, Plan Wars? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Okay, just want to make sure that was working. All right. All right, looks like we're doing Cataclysm. You don't understand English very well? That's okay. Hey, what's up, Zernarv? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Has been a little minute. I don't know. I kind of really like the elite skin, to be honest. I think I may go elite. Probably put in a point into acid spit, snare, spider trap or mythic. I'm gonna go mythic. Mimic is good. And then I'll do heavy armor, hunger, and then do the cooldown reduction. We'll do that. A bit of a counter having Markov on the enemy team, but you know, we'll see how it goes. It's been a minute, guys, since I played Evolve. There's just been so many games that I've been wanting to play. It has been a minute. There's just been a lot of great games out, you know. Been enjoying my time, like, not streaming for a little bit. I was burnt out for a while, but I may start coming back slowly. I did tell myself that I wasn't gonna stream stage 2 specifically because it's not online like Modded Evolve is or Legacy, but I just really enjoy playing stage 2 compared to Legacy.
This is the Cataclysm. Meteors rain from the skies, some bringing fiery death, some bringing healing.
Stage 2 is just so arcadey and so much more fun than Legacy. But Legacy, it's good if you want the realism. If you want realism, you should play Legacy. But if you just want to play the arcadey version of Evolve, Stage 2 is the one you want. I believe there's another magnet bird over here. There they are.
Monster Dome.
Maybe if I can block down from the others.
Dome coming down.
I don't want Markov getting too much damage off me.
Hunter returned to the dropship. Reinforcements inbound.
Yeah, I gotta hit off him. I'm gonna go this way. I want them to see me evolve. What's up, Matomatic? Welcome, welcome. It has been a while. It's been too long. Too long. I have been craving evolve for some time now. Hey, what's up, Garrido? Welcome, welcome. I am doing good. Thank you, man. I hope you've been doing good as well. How was the Evolve content going? I'm gonna get these guys here.
Dome ready.
I kind of want to get another fight in with them. We stream on Twitch every Thursday and Saturday. Nice, brother, nice. Oh, they're right there.
Monster trapped. Hunter down.
The hitbox, man, on the web snare is so big. Get hit by that?
Dome coming down.
Let's go.
Hunter down.
Nice.
Dropship attack.
Thank you.
Monster wins.
I want to give myself the hardest comp though, with the weakest monster. If I want to do the weakest monster, it'll probably be Kraken. Let's see. We'll do Neptune. And then we'll do, I'm gonna need armor, but I'm gonna go up against the hardest comp on stage 2. I'm gonna need armor. The hardest comp I would say would probably be Paladin, Parnell, or Slim. Are these real players you're facing, or are they bots? These are bots. If I want to play against actual players, I would have to switch to Legacy. I'm gonna have to go with probably Paladin Parnell, mostly because Paladin Parnell is harder to kill than Slim. Although you could really argue between these two because they're both just as hard to kill. But Slim, you know, if you have a really good Slim on your team, he might actually be harder to kill than Paladin Parnell. It all depends, because Slim, what I like about Slim in stage 2 is that he could heal himself automatically when shooting the monster, so you don't have to constantly be manually pressing the ability button to heal like you do in Legacy. Slim's is automatic, so it's, you know, he pretty much does the work for you in stage 2 compared to Legacy. But I still would think that Paladin Parnell is harder to kill than Slim, mostly because he also does the same thing, but it's manual. But the thing is, he gets so much faster healing than Slim does. Let's I guess we'll go with Monarch. Let's go with Maneater. Maneater is cool. We'll keep Victory on. I can't believe I still have my skins on here. It's crazy. I think Cabot is gonna be the one we have to keep on here for the damage amplifying. For Trapper, I'm gonna have to say probably Crow. Either Crow or Abe. I'm gonna say Crow. And for damage, Stage 2 doesn't interest you? Yeah, it happens. That's everybody has their own preference when it comes to Evolve. Some people like Stage 2, some don't. Some people don't like Legacy, some people do. I'm gonna have to go with Parnell, to be honest. I had to be Parnell. Renegade Abe is not weak, but he doesn't do as much damage as the other ones, but he's also not weak. All right, we'll do that. I think that's a strong comp against a Kraken. And it's not like any of them are vulnerable to Kraken's air attacks, you know? Like, they can all shoot down Kraken. So we'll see how this goes. I could switch to Legacy if you guys also want to see that. Legacy Evolve is also pretty good too. If you guys rather see Legacy, let me know. I wouldn't mind switching. Both versions of Evolve are just as fun. Should probably leave like right there, right there. I hope those animals don't like activate my mines, because I put them there specifically to hit the hunters. You know, now I kind of do want to play some Legacy. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to play Legacy. Maybe I'll play one more Stage 2 game and then switch to Legacy. Hello. Thank you for the free food. I appreciate that. Would love to see a Wraith game. I got you. I'll play a little bit of Wraith. I used to be a little bit of a Wraith main when Evolve first launched. It was fun. Wraith was pretty broken at the time when she launched. Like when she first came out, she was almost unkillable. They had to nerf her abilities quite a bit. I'm already losing a ton of health, or not health, armor. Oh, please tell me that kills me. No. Oh no, I'm losing so much health. Let's go. I got Cabot, okay. I don't know if I want to, like, stay there. Honestly, it's... Oh my gosh, it's gonna be kind of tough. Maybe I can get Crow right here, actually. Oh, I got both of them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could work in my advantage. Okay, I got Crow.
Hunter down.
Okay, that's Parnell. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, I got Parnell. Hold on, wait. I'm getting greedy here though. Maybe I can get some armor. I lost a lot of health, but then again, I'm only stage 1. So I think I did a lot of damage for stage 1. I just gotta evolve. Get some armor back. I'm surprised I didn't fill up my evolve meter a little bit more, considering I downed 3 hunters. I really do need to evo here. Actually, I'm stage 2. I just realized.
Dome ready.
Never mind, I'm stage 2. I forgot I evolved already. My memory is that of a goldfish. I'm not even kidding.
The monster has evolved.
They wouldn't
The
dare come in
relay
here.
is vulnerable. Get in range.
Oh, there's a damage perk right there. I could get that. Let me get that.
Hunter down.
Ooh, Gobi spotted me. I wonder if the sloth is over there too. The sloth has an actual damage perk that does like I think 15% more damage. I wonder if he's back there. Doesn't seem like he is. He hasn't spawned in yet, unfortunately. No, he's not back there. That's unfortunate. He usually spawns there.
Activated.
I guess we're just gonna have to do it without. The slowing target one isn't a bad perk anyway, so where are you?
Relay shield at maximum strength. Monster trapped.
Hello. They're not in the dome, so I can't really hurt them. Maybe I can get Parnell down. Go down, Parnell. Go down. We're Paladin Parnell. Yes. Let's go. If he can't shoot me, he can't heal. I can't let them pick him up. I cannot let them pick him up. Do not pick him up. Please don't. Let's go.
Hunter down.
Alright,
Hunter
he's
returned to
dead.
dropship.
I missed that. He's gonna try to res him.
Hunter
Easy.
down. Hunter returned to the dropship.
Nope. Nice.
Monster
There we go.
wins.
Just enough health to spare. I think I'll get a Wraith game in, and then I'll switch to Legacy. Because I do want to play Legacy. The Legacy matches are longer. There's more modes. It's more detailed. Oh, we already did that one. Let's do Lennox. And we already did Cabot. Hank. Let's do Hank. Yes. Do you do request on which class you'll play? I haven't done that before, but I could. Let me know which class you guys want to see me play, and I'll do it. I used to do polls back when I was a couple of years ago when I was fully streaming. I used to do like polls during stream, asking viewers which character they wanted to see me play next. So if I was Monster, I would do like a poll saying, who would you rather see me play next? And then I'll put like Goliath, Rave, Behemoth, and then you guys would just pick or vote on the one that you guys want to see me play. And whichever one obviously had the most votes, I would play. Same thing happened for when I was playing Hunter. If I was on Assault, I would do the same thing for the Assault class. Lennox, Markov, Blitz Markov, Hyde. Let's go this way. There's usually Striders here. Yeah, they're there. I've always wanted to see like the Wraith break out of the prison. Like from the tube that they're keeping her in on this map, I've always wanted to see her break out of it. She kind of does in Evacuation on Legacy Evolve, but it would be cool to see it happen like in the actual game, you know, not during a cutscene.
The monster has evolved.
Oh, how cool would it be also to see like Goliath, the mini Goliath from, I can't remember, I don't remember which map it was, but like I don't remember the name. There was like a baby Goliath that was like in a cage, being held in a cage, like right at the spawn when the hunters first drop in. And he's like, he's in there the entire time, and he only breaks out during Evacuation also. Would be cool to see him also break out in stage 2. He is a minion, yeah, but I would say he's more of a mini Goliath than a minion, because he is just a baby. Like, he's a stage 1 Goliath, so he's like any other monster. But yeah, he's kind of like a minion. They call them minions on Defend when, not Defend, or no, yeah, Defend. On Evacuation.
Hunter down.
Let me get this shield out.
Hunter down. Dropship timer increased.
What? They didn't grab her?
Hunter down.
go this way.
The monster has
I kind of do want to play evacuation now. Do you guys want to see an evacuation playthrough?
The relay is vulnerable. Get in range.
I wonder which monster I should do for evacuation.
Relay shield at maximum strength.
Evacuation is so long now. Typically I would decoy here and I just go around them invisible,
Dome
but
ready.
unfortunately stage 2 doesn't cloak Wraith when you use a decoy.
Monster dome. Hunter returned to the dropship. Hunter returned to the dropship. Hunter down.
Come on, you can't leave me here! Now it gets interesting!
Pardon me while I truncate your lifespan. Well, I built this thing to so
Hunter returned to the dropship.
GG. I actually would like to play some Legacy Evolve. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna switch over. Let me do that actually. So the easy way to switch, guys, is you just basically change the names of all the games that you've... Like, basically, you just change the names of the files that you do. In case you guys didn't know that, I feel like I did a video on that already. But you just basically change them. And then you just rename them to what they were before. So notice how I just came off stage 2. Now I'm going to load up Legacy Evolve right now. And it's going to be just like that. Very quick and easy too. So check this out. Very quick. You just basically rename the files, change them up, and then just like that, we're back in it. Simple, easy. Nothing crazy. We'll do this one. My request for the first match of Evolve Legacy would be support. Ah, I got you. I got you. Let's do it then. I'll hang up a poll now in a second for evacuation on which ones you guys want to see me play. It could be Hunter or Monster, and then whichever one wins the vote, I will put which character you guys want. So let's see, for here I'm gonna do, man, it's insane how stage 2 does not have half of these maps. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, how does stage 2 not have rendering plant or refueling tower? I'm gonna do Medlab. Medlab is one of my favorite maps. I typically love this map a lot. Oh, I'll do evacuation after. I do want to get us a hunter game in actually as a warm-up before I start evacuation. All right. Let's see. Do I want Hank or do I want Bucket? I kind of want to do Bucket. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do want to do Bucket. As for the perks on Bucket, I don't remember which one I did. Was it reload speed or a quick switch? For Bucket, you're swapping a lot between. Actually, you're not really swapping. Once you put 3 turrets down for Bucket, it's not really like, you're not really switching that much anymore. You're basically just constantly reloading on the rocket launchers. So I am gonna do reload. I do not want a Lazarus, bro. I really do not want a Laz. We'll do, let's get a Val in here. And I don't think Torvald is gonna be too. Actually, you know what? We'll keep Torvald, but we'll change out Elder since he's obviously insanely broken. We'll put in a... Oof, I really do want to play Behemoth. I'm not going to lie. I do want to play Behemoth. Let's do Jade, bro. Or actually... Sandstone. Yeah, Sandstone is good. I feel like this is a good comp. We'll do Wasteland Maggie. And let's do it. Yeah, Bucket is so fun to play, man. I just love being able to just place drones everywhere, like turn drones, and I just start shooting rockets at the monster. Typically so fun, man. I haven't seen a dropship conversation in forever. I don't think I've seen a conversation between Maggie and Bucket. Alright, where is he? He's over there. Oh, he's right there, bro. Is he coming to here? He's coming over here. Oh yeah, reload is definitely the way to go. I want to make it as hard as possible, so let me actually make it to favors the monster. I want to make it as hard as possible here. Behemoth might actually... He might actually... Just I feel like he's going to massacre us, bro, on this difficulty. But we'll see how this goes. Where is he? Where did he go? Oh, he's right there.
Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to rock classics, rock legends, and epic songs that continue to inspire generations. Brought to
Ooh, he doesn't know what to do. What's up, Oxybean? Your audio isn't on? Oh no, okay. I actually thought something was wrong for a second there. Where did he go? I actually lost track of him because I wasn't paying attention. Is he back here? I actually don't know where he's at, so I'm just gonna... I lost track of him because I looked away from the screen. I'm just gonna wait him out. I feel like he's back there, but I'm not exactly sure. What's Daisy saying? Daisy saying he's back there? Okay, yeah, he is back there, okay. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? Where did you go? Where are you heading? He's back here. He's 100% back here. He's still there, bro? He evolved right next to me. I was next to him. Okay, so I was looking in the right direction. I got him, guys. Let's go get him. Just make sure Maggie's following. Alright, good. Because Maggie is the only one that can trap him. So this isn't stage 2 where any hunter can just dome the monster. We quite literally need Trapper to stay with us. Wait, that albino had a perk. Maybe I should... I would kill it, but I don't want it to kill our whole team. Don't... Oh, there he is. He's right there. I hope he doesn't go straight for me, because that would not be good. Let's just put these perks, these turns right there. Miss. That's a terrible wall. You know, playing Bucket is actually very similar to playing Wu Yang from Overwatch. I'm not even kidding. Because you're still leading like your projectiles around walls and stuff. I may just be very Overwatch like brain rotted at the moment because I've been playing that nonstop for a year straight now. But it's literally the same thing, I swear to God. Like it's Wu Yang and Bucket are the same. I could cloak and just like follow him right straight behind him, but I'm not gonna do that. It's right there. I mean, we're doing pretty good. We don't have any... we have 1 strike. He has only half health, so I think we're doing pretty good. We're gonna see if we can cut him off here. Might have to put another tracker on him, but I feel like I can just anticipate where he's gonna go. No! Get me up there. Thank you. I hope I didn't give him like a little boost. I think I did. Let me just double check that he's still back here. There's a plane right there. Okay, so we didn't give him a boost. We just ended up pushing him further in, which is okay. That's fine. As long as he doesn't get past us, we're good. All right, team, let's get in there. Dome him, please. Dome him, please. Thank you. As long as he doesn't go for me, I'm fine. You can also go for a damage buff too on Bucket. I mean, reload is not it's not required. It does make your job a lot easier with reloading your rocket launcher, but damage buff is also a pretty good perk because you're constantly shooting rockets at Behemoth or any monster for that matter. And having that damage, you know, buff is just really, really helpful. Honestly, both are really, really nice perks. You can go with either one, to be honest. I feel like he's around the corner. Can I hit him? Yeah, he's there. We can kill him right here. There we go. We got him. Ever since I couldn't play Evolve anymore, I had to pretend that I was while I also pretend to play as my other hunters and monster while playing Mario Party 10. Oh. How come you can't play Evolve anymore? Was there a reason? Like, did you get locked out from the game?
Hi, Miami. We're Success Academy.
This is actually a good comp. I do need to change the difficulty back to favors hunters, so it gives them a little bit more of an advantage. Oh, what are those? Are those turrets? Were those turrets? I think they were. Either they're turrets or they're cargo.
Ready?
It's Maui time. I'm gonna eat whatever that is.
His name is Hey Hey.
Disney's Moana. Eat Peter's Spider.
Let's give them an advantage here. Favors hunters. I remember there being a shit ton of food back here. Every time I play on this map, there's always a lot of food. I should have gone with Fire Breath, to be honest. Might have been much more helpful than Leap Smash. Look at the amount of Striders that spawn here, man. It's actually insane. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm not gonna get any food here. No, I'm not gonna get food. Let me just go and move. That's okay, I'm good. They might already be here. I'm gonna go Fire Breath and then charge. And I'll go double charge, actually. You know what? Double Fire Breath might have been better. There's just so much food here, though. So much. There was some glitch happening. I couldn't play for some reason, so I uninstalled the game and then tried to bring back tiers 4 and 5 in variation, but nothing worked. Oh, they're right here. Anyways, you can play as Bowser and Mario Party, and while I do that, I pretend to play as any monster. That's not bad, actually. Don't bring him up, please. Don't bring him up, please. Oh, shit. Yes. Is that high that's low? He didn't get healed? I thought he was getting healed by the Rogue Val. I guess not. Now he's dead. Right. We're good. We're good. We can probably get a stage 3 Evo here. Every time I get fight against Trapjaws, I always get confronted by hunters already. Yeah, because Trapjaws alert the hunters of where you're at by just howling, similar to Daisy, and they take up a lot of time because they don't die as quickly as they do in stage 2. I need food. Alright, we're good. Nice, I knocked him off. That's good. No shields. She gonna die? I thought she didn't have shield burst? He's dead. Now I can go for Trapper here easily. Where did he go? There he is. So you brought him up, huh?
Share your own version of Gotta Be Us with the hashtag B.
Nice. There we go. I meant on console during the glitch. Ah, okay, gotcha. I don't know which one I should go for here. Maybe I'll go. I'm gonna go rescue. We already went through a rogue Val, but that's okay. We'll find another one. Should I Evo first or go straight for the Rescuers. I think I might have to Evo first. Yeah, I'm gonna Evo first. What's up, Fall Blark? Welcome, welcome. You love Evolve? Same, man, same. Man, I do really miss the traversal on Stage 2 Behemoth. There's already hunters right there. I don't think they would mind if I do this, right? Excuse me. Thank you. Actually, you know what? I could probably get some kills here on the way. Unless they're like right on my ass. No. We got this. Hell yeah, we got him. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that was an EMP blast. That's from one of the perks that I got for winning the first game. Is this guy by himself? I think he's by himself. Hold on. I might be able to separate him from the group. Just waiting for that shield to go away. There we go. Nope. What are you doing by yourself, Markov? He's gonna regroup back with his team, but I got him. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. They're gonna res those guys, that's fine. Not really a big deal. I killed 2, they'll rescue 2. But I need to Evo. Please don't hurt me, please. Thank you. I don't think I need to go to stage 3 for this. I can probably wait for them at the drop ship. Look at the tyrant staring at me. What's good, brother? Hello. No escape. Oops. Oh no! He got pushed into the teleporter. Okay, but you're not going away. Oh shit. Maybe you get him, get him, get him, get him. No! No! Tyrant, you're supposed to help me, bro. The tyrant is supposed to be on my side. Monsters stick together. What's we monsters gotta stick together, you know? Where are the next ones? Oh, one of them is dead. What? I could probably just kill them. Nope. Oh, that reached. Oh my god. Did you see that range? That actually reached him. That's crazy. They all gotta be dead, right? Oh no, there's one over there. I can't let them bring any more to the dropship, actually, now that I think about it. Oh my god, it's gonna cut close. It's gonna be close. Oh, I got him. Let's go. Got one. They all gotta come here, so there's only one dropship. So, blocking him. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's do Nest. I think I'm gonna go Savage Goliath. Savage Goliath is honestly my favorite Goliath. It's my favorite Goliath skin. Enough with the Blitz Markovs, thank you. Let's go Lennox. Abe. Kala. Emmett. Probably get some food here. I don't know which egg they're gonna go for first. Oh, they're right there. You know what? Break that. Let me go down here. If they're going that way, they're gonna go to that egg. So I need food though before I can make an engage. Yeah, I knew they were gonna go for that one. They already broke the one. That's crazy. Probably go here. Wait, what perk is this? Oh, that's not a bad perk. It's actually useful. By the time I Evo here, they're gonna destroy that second egg. Oh yeah, tier 4 was a good time. It was. That was actually a good set of hunters. I'm gonna make that as a distraction. Which one are they hitting? Alright, here we go. I think I know. I think the minion knows exactly where to go, so I'm just gonna follow him. That's one. Got her. That's two. So it's tier 5. It would be awesome if there was more and more tiers, but they needed voice actors. They could have given... That's true. That's true. They did have plans to make other hunters too. They just... I'm sure they already had a bunch of actors lined up for the new variations. Or the new hunters that they were going to add. Actually, they don't need new voice actors for everything. It was up. DHPK was up. They don't really need new voice actors for variations, actually. Never mind. And I don't know if they had new original hunters already being like created. I'm not sure if they had any original ones. They might have had concept art, but I don't remember seeing any. All I remember is seeing concept art for variations. The only thing I remember that was original that they were creating was monsters. Yeah. There's only one egg left. I gotta protect this egg with my life, man. Like, with my life. This egg is my baby. My absolute baby. Where is it? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm cutting it close. I'm cutting it close. Stay off my baby! No! Get away from him. Get away. Get away. Stay away from my baby, bro. What am I doing? I'm floating. I'm floating. For sure, Mac Jax, for sure.
Pets go missing in Miami-Dade County. Sadly, many
No! Too much damage, man. I don't mind that the Hunters won because I actually do want to see them get a buff for the next match. So I'm actually kind of glad that happened. I do want to see how much stronger they get having personal shields. The fact that Sunny developed new technology for them to have personal shields like that is actually impressive. I'm your baby. We definitely gotta get a match going again, for sure. It's been way too long, brother. Way too long. Definitely going hunt. Of course I'm gonna go hunt. Support drone shields shield the hunters. That's nice. Of course, I know it's you, Pinocchio. I remember the profile picture. How's it been, brother? How's it been? Whoa, that's a bug right there. That's a little bit of a bug right there. You guys see that? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Scarab. I really wish I had the Scarab skin on stage 2. Let's get a lobby going this weekend. Definitely, brother. Definitely. It has been I think it's been quite a few months since I've done multiplayer Evolve. Actually, maybe even longer than that. I think it has been a little bit longer. Let me do damage output. We definitely gotta play again for sure. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I've taken a bit of an Evolve break for a while now, and streaming break too. Because I was kind of focusing on other games, and I was kind of burnt out from streaming. But I'm considering coming back. I forget how good the rain looks in this game. Early perk, guys. Yeah, thank you. The rain just looks so good on this map, or pretty much any map. What is that? Oh, that's one of the drones. Can I break it? Oh, I could break it. That's sick. Ooh, ooh, that's not good. That's not good, yo. My curiosity might get me killed. It's been a while, but we'll get a full lobby going. Definitely, brother. Definitely. Hit me up. Might have to use my second account on Discord, because my first one, for some reason, Discord AI or the moderation is having issues right now, and they limited my account. I don't know why. They said it was for malicious content, but I didn't do anything that was malicious. They just, I don't know what's going on. I did get hacked a while back too, like a couple, maybe like a week ago. My account got hacked by one of those scammer bots for Mr. Beast. And I was able to get it back, but they also limited me for that because the hackers sent a bunch of scam to people on my friends list and the servers that I was in. Which is kind of odd because I've never been hacked before. I have a bunch of security on my account, like two-factor authentication and all that, but somehow they still got in my account. And I didn't even get a notification that they were signing in either. Like no email, no text message, nothing. So it's kind of odd that Discord didn't notify me that somebody was in my account. And the crazy part is too is that they did it twice. After they got in the first time, I logged in and they were still on my account as I was already logged in, and they were still sending scam in front of me, like literally in front of my face. As I was on the app. But the second time, they limited me again for the second time, and I'm not sure why, but I did hear that that they were banning people for something about checkerboard images or grid images, and then somebody made a joke saying that it sounds a lot like the Minecraft inventory like UI, and it does kind of seem like it is. But yeah, people are getting banned for sending checkerboard stuff. I don't know what's going on with Discord's AI. I don't even know why they have an AI to begin with. Like, honestly, they should just have people review this stuff themselves. It just doesn't make sense that we have AI doing everything for us, you know? AI cannot replace a human being. Like, humans are always going to be the ones that are going to make the better choices. I get it helps, like, work. I do get that it helps a little bit with work and stuff, but you just cannot replace a human, bro. You cannot replace humans. It's impossible. It really is. You are a hacker too. I can't trust you. Maybe. I could be. Maybe I was hacking on Evolve this whole time, and you guys just never knew. That's a joke, bro. Because like there's so many times where I lost games where I could have easily won. The AI is stealing our jobs for real, man. Like, it's funny that when I finished college a couple years ago, I got a degree in coding. And I also took like a boot camp class right after for coding to learn everything about coding. And then as I was doing it, I think like a year later, AI already came up with like bots to do coding for us already. So I was like pretty much like, well, what are they going to need me for if they're just going to have the AI do the job for us? But like I said, AI just cannot replace humans because humans are always going to find something that the AI won't. And AI does make mistakes. They're not perfect. I don't think that AI is gonna fully replace us because, like I said, they do make mistakes. So hopefully, we're still around for something, you know. Oh, I broke it. Okay, that's good. Okay, I was actually not focused. We have so AI doesn't have human passion. That's the difference. Exactly. Pretty much exactly that. Yeah. AI just doesn't understand the importance of some things, you know, and they make mistakes. They'll replace some jobs, but they won't replace all of them. There's still some things that, you know, not even an AI can do. I'm just patiently waiting for AI to kind of like slowly go away a little bit. Not entirely, because, you know, there are a lot of things that I am grateful that AI is around for, but for other things, like for example, all these big companies using AI for their support and not having actual people like review things, that's probably one of the things I don't like AI for, and I hope they go away on that, because ever since AI took over support for these companies, it's been really, really bad lately. Like, it's almost like you can't talk to a single human person for support. Like, for example, I know Meta or Instagram has support, right? But the thing is, they only have AI support. You cannot talk to an actual person unless you subscribe or whatever to their premium program. And even then, I'm still not 100% convinced you're actually speaking to a person. They rely completely on AI. Even their bans are completely AI. Like, they don't have anybody actually like banning you manually for something. Like, they have AI do all that for them. Same with Discord. Discord too is also AI. Like, their moderation is just AI. It's a little unfortunate that, you know, all these companies are relying on it. Even NVIDIA right now is relying completely on AI for their GPUs. And because of that, some companies that make games are slacking a little bit because of it, and they're using AI for their games instead of like actually like optimizing them. It's a little unfortunate the way the world's moving with it, but you know, what can we do? All we can do is slowly hope that AI just dissolves. Not entirely, but like a little bit. I heard that OpenAI, the company, is going out of business. I don't know if that's completely true or not, but I heard that they're going bankrupt and they might be gone soon. I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not. I did hear that somewhere, but that's crazy though, because they were one of the biggest AI companies, you know, like their AI was if not the most popular AI around, because everybody uses ChatGPT, you know. It's everybody knows it. And I heard they're going out of business, which is wild. Can this guy please get out? I don't know why I'm keep falling, bro. I want to stay up on top, but I keep falling. Dude, get off me, bro. Oh, the drones just keep coming in. Damn. Wait a minute. There we go. That's nice. Good shit. There we go. Evolve in 2026. That was not in my bingo card. I'm glad I was able to bring it. Yo, it's been a while since I've seen someone stream Evolve 2. Hey, well, glad you're able to make it. Welcome to the stream. Would you be down to play as Wraith next game? It was definitely my favorite back in the day. For sure, man, for sure. Right now I'm doing evacuation, so it's just kind of a bunch of matches back to back. It's greed by mega corporations. Video games have lost the passion, and now it's all about greed, and now they can rape our wallets. For real, man. It's actually insane how many remakes we get nowadays, or remasters instead of actual original IPs, because these companies, they just want to continue, you know, they're trying to milk as much money as possible from these old games, and they just, I mean, Halo, for example, is one of them. I mean, Halo has been dead for I don't know how long, and all they do now is just, you know, remake games. Yeah, they made Halo Infinite, which was a brand new game. It was a sequel, but like, it's like it also like didn't do that well, and then immediately after they rebranded, and now they're just remaking all the old Halo games instead of like releasing a brand new one. Has there been any new IPs at all? Like, instead of just sequels, have they tried making any new IPs? Like, any company at all? I cannot think of a new IP that's releasing, except for maybe that Naughty Dog game that was announced a while back. It was some game in space. I don't remember what it was called. I can't think of a new IP. The only game I can think of right now that's going to make a shit ton of money is probably GTA, which comes out later this year. I'll do Wraith here, actually. Alright, this will be my Wraith game. Damn, this is gonna be a tough comp. I'm actually a little nervous about this. You know, actually, Days Gone was a new IP that came out too. I think about it. I was low-key thinking of all the new games that maybe have came out recently. Days Gone was a new IP, but that came out in like 2018, I think. Besides that, there really hasn't been new games. Just mostly sequels and remasters and remakes. They just all rely on AI and money, bro. It's crazy. Alright, see you later, Matomatic. Have a good one, brother. You have a good rest. Have a good night. Let me just go up here. Oh, I can't go up there? Damn. Look at it. Look at this food. It's a lot of food. Still got her. Oh shit, I didn't realize they were there.
It's Ocho, baby. Listen, the cup is.
Alright, let's see if we can take out these turrets to help the minions out here. Let's see if I can get Slim out. Is he down? No, he's not. He's not. Okay, now he's down. Let's go. Minions did work. Poor Bucket. That was nice. I never get tired of the cutscenes and evacuation. They're so well made. They're so well made. Behemoth was the greatest threat? That's funny. What's up, Laced? Yeah, I love the cutscenes and evacuation. Honestly, I feel like if given more time, they probably could have made more. If the game wasn't gone so soon, they probably could have done more evacuation scenes. And I can only imagine how good they would have looked too. I just love, like, there's just something about that scene where as like all the monsters are, like, you know, obviously attacking the hunters. There's just something about that scene where it, like, the camera pans above and shows the ship, the main headquarters ship of the hunters, just like slowly falling down and blowing up with the music. Like, it's so good, man. It's actual cinema. Like, the music with the ship slowly falling apart and blowing up in the background in the sky, it's just really, really nice, man. That's probably my favorite part of, like, the cutscenes and evacuation. It's just so well made. Like, it's insane how much thought and, like, effort went into it compared to, like, everything else in the game. And that's not saying that anything else, that's not saying anything in the game is, like, poorly made or anything. It's just saying, like, they put a lot of effort into the cutscenes. And it just makes me think, like, can you imagine if they'd done, like, more, like, how good they would have looked? I feel like it would have been, they would have came out really well. I wish I played this game when it came out, like a 4v20 mode would have went hard. Oh yeah, that's true actually. 4 monsters, 20 hunters. Yeah. That would have been nice. There's so many things they could have done, honestly. There's so many different modes that could have been made if the game has stayed around. There is a glitch though in the game where if when you're playing with people or online, there is a glitch where you can spawn a second monster in the game, and then the person who's spectating the match could be that second monster. But you have to have a spectator in the game in order for it to work, I think. But yeah, when you're playing as monster or hunter or literally anybody, I think it happens randomly. But yeah, you can somehow spawn a second monster in a custom match. and then the spectator could be that monster. It's really cool. It's happened before too. There's clips of it out there of there being 2 monsters against 4 hunters. It's really cool. Yeah, Evolve came out too soon, I feel like, you know. Evolve was a game that was ahead of its time, like way ahead of its time, and it should have came out much later. Because right now we're in a world where microtransactions are like the norm, you know? And it just sucks to say that, but it just is. I mean, like, for example, here's a great example. Like, a brand new game just came out recently. It's College Football 27. I'm not sure if anybody has heard that it came out, but EA is the company that made the game, College Football 27. They made Oh, my mic cut out right there, guys. Sorry about that. College Football 27 came out recently, and it's made by EA. Now, they didn't mention in the game that microtransactions were going to be in it, but it is. So they literally lied about it not being in the game. They said they weren't going to have any microtransactions, and they included it in the offline dynasty mode and in Road to Glory. Those are the 2 main modes for College Football 27. Microtransactions, you literally need to buy points to upgrade your player against the CPU, not even against real players. Against the CPU, they still make you upgrade your character in order to get better. That's absolutely insane. That honestly makes the microtransactions in Evolve seem way less like impactful. Like it makes Evolve seem like it's not even a big deal. That's absolutely insane. Like and the crazy part is that like they can get away with that. You know, they could literally get away with that, but for Evolve at the time, it was like it was such a big deal, nobody would let it go, and then it eventually led to the shutdown of Evolve. It blows my mind that, you know, we live in a world now where microtransactions, in-game purchases are like the norm, like they're okay now, you know, like anybody could do it and be fine with it. These companies can literally straight up release games, like develop games, tell people that they're not going to include microtransactions in them, and then right after they release the game, they say, oh yeah, by the way, there are microtransaction in the game, there's in-game purchases, whatever, sorry about that, we lied, enjoy the game. And then they get away with it because these companies are so, like, they're multi-billion-dollar companies. They can get away with it. But when Evolve did it, it was, you know, it had to shut down. Evolve was just one of those games that came out too soon, and it paid the price for it. Literally, it led to the shutdown. It's no longer being made anymore, and I think the worst part about it is the fact that the IP cannot be sold because 2K refuses to sell the IP for Evolve. And actually, that makes me more mad than anything else. It makes me more mad that the game is shut down because the fact that it won't sell the IP means that nobody can work on the game. Nobody can work on the game. Nobody can make another Evolve because otherwise 2K will sue them for copyright. And it's just so annoying because, like, if they would just sell the IP just give it out, people could actually, maybe there's a company out there that would actually take Evolve and do something with it, you know, and make something good out of it. But they quite literally won't sell the IP, and it's just sitting in their basement right now, literally doing nothing. Like, I'm not even kidding. They quite literally have the servers for Evolve still in their headquarters because it was online for a couple months. For stage 2 at least, it was. We all thought the servers were for stage 2 were gone, like forever. Like we all thought that there was no way Evolve was gonna come back. We thought they torched the servers for stage 2 and for Evolve in general, but somehow one time they just magically came back on, and they were on for I think a year. They were on for a year actually, and people were playing stage 2 like it was an average day with the servers being on. Obviously the servers were pretty bad, but at least they were on. At least we had servers. And then after that, they turned them off, and now we can't play Evolve anymore. But the thing is, they still have servers for Evolve sitting in their HQ right now. Like, they still have Evolve servers. That's the crazy part. They could literally flip the switch and turn on the servers, and we'll be able to play right now. And it just makes me mad because, like, they could sell the IP, give it to somebody who's willing to pay the money that they're requesting, and then we'll be able to like make our own servers for it and then start the game up again. But it's just they don't do that. They don't do that. And I think 2K is asking, I'm sure 2K is asking for millions and millions of dollars for Evolve, because Evolve is like a game that's worth a lot of money, even if it's not working correctly, but it's still worth a lot of money because it's basically a finished product. It needs a couple bug fixes here and there, but it's a finished product and it's a really good game. And honestly, if Evolve was alive right now, like functioning correctly, fully backed up by developers, I think it could pretty much rival Dead by Daylight 100%, because Dead by Daylight is outdated. It's an outdated game in my opinion. It's not fun. I'm sure a lot of people had fun with it, but in my opinion, it's not fun. It's kind of slow, too slow paced, and it's not as good as Evolve. It's not action packed as Evolve. They do have really good hunters and monsters though in the game, like, or killers as they like to call them. But a lot of the killers in Dead by Daylight, I feel like, are from collabs. The actual killers that come from the game are decent, but they're not as unique as Evolve. They're not as unique as Evolve. Evolve has unique monsters. And I feel like if Evolve was around today, if it was fully backed up by developers, it could do great things. It really could. I mean, like, I believe that with every bone in my body, it really could rival Dead by Daylight and any other game. There's not a lot of 4v1 games out there right now. I feel like Dead by Daylight is the main one that everybody plays right now. I don't know any other games that come to mind that are 4v1. I'm sure there are, and I just forgot about them. But the one that comes to mind the most is Dead by Daylight. That's the only one that's really on right now at the moment. And it sucks because Evolve came before Dead by Daylight. So if you think about it, Evolve basically walked so Dead by Daylight could run. It just sucks, man. It's all about the money these days. It really is. It's the companies, they just want money. And you know what's crazy too is the fact that there are people that could pay 2K for that money. You know, I feel like 2K doesn't think that anybody has enough money to pay for the IP, so they're not taking anybody seriously. That's why they haven't sold it yet, because they just don't think anybody out there has the money they want. But, you know, maybe one day there will be somebody who's willing to pay what they need, but I don't think they're taking anybody seriously, and that's why they haven't really made an effort to sell the IP, because they just don't think there's anybody out there that's willing to buy it or has the money to. But it's unfortunate. It really is. Evolve is just in a bad situation right now where nobody can buy it and 2K refuses to sell it, and nobody can make another Evolve because otherwise they'll get sued for copyright. So it's just a bad situation. Yeah, no video game comes close to the concept of Evolve either. Like, literally none. Evolve was the first game to come out with this concept. It was the very first one to come out. It was unique at the time. People did like it for a while. And it's just, you know, obviously there were some issues here and there with the gameplay itself that people didn't like. And it could have been fixed. They could have fixed it, but it's just it wasn't given enough time. People complained too much. 2K didn't want to wait and give, Turtle Rock the time they needed to polish their games, so they just shut it down. I feel like 2K was trying to push for those microtransactions in Evolve, and it ultimately backfired on them. And the crazy part is that would have worked today. That would have worked today. It really would have. Like, if they had done that today in today's world, where pushing those microtransactions in Evolve, it probably wouldn't have mattered. People obviously would be upset by it, but it wouldn't matter. We're in a world, today's world, microtransactions, like, in-game purchases are so expensive right now. Like, if, for example, if you were to get on Apex Legends, you would have to pay like $20. You would have to pay $20 for one skin and maybe a spray or something like that. But you're paying $20 for one hero skin and like a spray, and that's it. The same thing goes for, let's say, Overwatch. You go on Overwatch, you're paying like $40 for like a bundle of 3 skins, a couple of sprays, and other stuff. Yeah. Call of Duty, the same exact thing. Call of Duty is the exact same thing. You're paying a bunch of money for a bundle of weapon skins and regular skins. Evolve didn't have anything that was like that. All the skins all the transactions in the game were like $6, $5 for a monster skin. Like, for example, Wendigo Wraith was probably like $6. At the time, yes, that was expensive. It was, but compared to today, with what you're paying today for how little you're getting, it's not a big deal anymore. It really isn't. There were a couple questionable transactions, yes. I'm pretty sure you had to pay like $15 for Behemoth, which is insane. That's a wild price to put on one monster. I agree. But today, that's nothing. That's literally nothing. It's honestly the bottom. Like, if you're gonna wish now, you probably wish you would pay those prices compared to what you're paying now. Evolve would have slipped by today. If it had released today with the transactions that you had to pay, it probably would have slipped under the radar, and nobody would. Obviously, yes, there will be a couple of people complaining about it, but nothing as crazy as the other ones. Right now, College Football 27 by EA just released, and everybody is complaining about the microtransactions in the game because EA said that there weren't going to be any transactions in the game, and they released it, and then there are. And everybody's making a big deal about it. So far that I've seen on Twitter, everybody's complaining about it, and they're protesting it because EA decided to include microtransactions in an offline mode as well. Their main game mode, which is Dynasty, is off. You can play it offline, and they're making you pay money to upgrade your coach and your player to play against the CPU, the AI, which is wild. And it's true. I've been playing that game for the last 2 days now, and it's insane that I've seen it happen already. You have to pay for something called Dynasty Points, real life money, in order to upgrade your coach and your player just so you can play against the CPU. Obviously, you don't have to pay it. You're not forced to pay to upgrade your player, but the fact that it's in the game itself is crazy. And EA also removed the slider, the gameplay XP sliders from the game, which was allowing you to level up in the previous games normally. They removed it and added transactions, so you would have to pay to upgrade instead of just leveling up casually. Transactions are in every game now. Microtransactions are in all our games that we're playing now, and it's quickly becoming a thing with every game that releases today. If I were to go on Dying Light 2 right now, there's a store in the game where you have to spend money to buy bundles of skins and weapons. It's literally every game now. I don't think Evolve would have an issue blending in today with the amount of microtransactions we have going on. it's just a shame because, you know, Evolve was just way ahead of its time, man. It was ahead of its time. It released way too early. If it would have came out today, there would be no issues. In fact, people will be praising Evolve for the low prices that they have compared to the other games. Yeah, Turtle Rock is Turtle Rock is an old company. A lot of the developers from Turtle Rock that made Evolve, they're not even there anymore. The original developers for Evolve they moved on to different projects. They're no longer there. So even if Evolve was to come back, they're not going to have the original developers behind the game working on it anymore. Everybody's moved on. It has been a decade of Evolve too. It's been a decade since it came out. Evolve could be a mobile game. It probably could. It could. I don't see why it couldn't be. I mean, they would have to lower a lot of the graphics and settings and stuff like that for it to function on mobile, but it's not impossible. It's definitely something they could do. It just would take a while. Yeah. Evolve did have a lot of plans though to change. There was a lot of plans in motion for Evolve. Evolve, there was a lot of plans for Evolve. Like, for example, they did have a lot of variations in like already made for the hunters, like different concept hunters. They did already have monsters being made too for Evolve. They had the worm, which was going to be a new monster added. New wildlife was going to be added to the game. It was they just had a lot of stuff planned. Are you on a delay? No, I'm not on delay. I'm just going back to previous messages to read them. Sounds like they were in deep dev. Yeah, could have been. Turtle Rock is Valve South. Yeah. It just the thing is, I played Deadlock too, and I played Deadlock when it was in the beta, when it was like first being developed, like very early stages, and I didn't like it, to be honest. I wasn't having fun with it. I haven't tried it recently yet though. It's probably better than when I last played it, but nothing. I have no interest in coming back to it just yet. Honestly, the main game that's taking up my time right now is Overwatch, and I hate to admit that, but like it's true. Like Overwatch has been taking up all my time lately. I have been playing other games too off stream, like new games that have come out, but Overwatch is probably my most consistent one right now. If you look at the week in 2012, they took out a loan and they couldn't pay back. Who, Turtle Rock? I could see that happen. They rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. It was just too soon. Yeah. And the thing is, people blamed Turtle Rock for the issues, but 2K was the one that basically pushed for all those microtransactions. I don't think Turtle Rock had any intention of like including them in the game. The only thing Turtle Rock made mistakes on was some of the gameplay loops. There were issues that needed to be addressed. The gameplay loop, the some bugs here and there. Obviously, stage 2 was still in development. It was still in beta, so it wasn't finished. But yeah, you know, the balancing issue was another thing too in the game. Some monsters were too strong, some hunters were too strong, and some were weak. But obviously, all of that could have been fixed in time. They could have fixed that in time. It was like it was only given a year to you know stay up. That's not enough time. Evolve walks to other microtransactions because Sprint, exactly. That's literally what happened, yeah. Every game now, every multiplayer game right now has microtransactions. There's not a single online game that you can tell me right now that just doesn't have in-game purchases. They all do. On November 13th, 2K reported that it could not repay 50 million loan from Wells Fargo, and they were on the verge of Chapter 11 bankruptcy with a stock price plummeting from early. Sounds like Evolve wasn't making them enough and 2K just couldn't justify bringing it back. That's another thing too. Evolve probably just didn't make enough money and 2K just didn't see it as profit and then they shut it down too. That's probably another reason. You know, it could be that too. It's I guess we're just gonna have to see one day if I don't know if anybody's gonna have enough money to pay for the IP, and if they do, I doubt they'll probably be spending it on Evolve. I just don't know. There had to be a miracle. It would have to be a miracle for somehow Evolve to come back and for the IP to be sold, but that's wishful thinking at this point because it's been a decade right now. So it's been a decade. I don't see it happening anytime soon. The only thing I could see happening is a brand new game that is similar to Evolve coming out and being successful. Maybe like a full-blown successor, you know? A spin-off could happen too. That's possible. If a game similar to Evolve releases and becomes popular, maybe it could spark interest again in Evolve. Maybe. But like I said, that's wishful thinking. We don't know what would happen. Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. But I feel like by the time something changes with Evolve, I probably won't even be around to see it. It will probably be too late. Who knows? Like maybe by then I just won't have interest anymore. I feel like I may not have interest anymore when something does change with Evolve. Or maybe I would have moved on. Evolve Stage 3 could happen, yeah. I wish I played Evolve back in its prime. It was a great time, man. It was a really great time. Back then, there was the esports thing, which I don't think should have happened. I feel like they probably should have focused more on the game instead of the esports, but it was cool to see. Back then, the esports was a thing. And there was that streamer, Ghost Robo playing, uploading daily videos on Evolve. It was just a good time. It really was. Getting home from school and loading up Evolve and playing for like 1 or 2 hours before hopping off. It was fun. It was a good time. It really was. That's something that's not something that you can replicate again. You just had to be there, you know? Guys, alright, so that's gonna be it for me. I'm probably gonna be ending stream here. I just wanted to do like a short little Evolve stream. I did rant a little bit, and it did go on a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought I was gonna be playing for maybe like 40 minutes or something, maybe an hour, but we streamed a lot longer than I thought I would. So I'm glad you guys were able to tune in and watch. Thank you, Laced, for tuning in, sharing your thoughts on Evolve. I do think somebody could buy it in the future, hopefully. Hopefully one day somebody who does have the money could maybe help us out and buy the IP. And if they do buy the IP, maybe they could give it to a team of passionate developers who are willing to work on it and make it and bring it back up to its former glory. That would be nice. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys did enjoy this little stream. As always, I will see you guys all in the next one. I am thinking about getting back into streaming and doing videos again, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out. Later.